morning, and welcome to our Lenten devotion series, 40 Words, 40 Days. Today's word is serve. We turn to the Gospel of Matthew, the 20th chapter, verses 20 through 28. I'll read some excerpts from that passage. It's where some of the disciples are asking for preferential treatment, to be where they can sit. Jesus said to them, "My cup you shall drink, but to sit at my right and on my left is not mine to give, but is for those for whom it has been prepared by my Father." And hearing this, the 10 became indignant with the 2 brothers who had asked for this. And Jesus called them all to himself and said, "You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great men exercise authority over them. Is it not the way among you? But whoever wishes to become great among you shall be your servant, and whoever wishes to be first among you shall be your slave. Just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life a ransom for many. The Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve." May God add a blessing to the reading of his word this day. Jesus calls all of his followers, all of his disciples, to be servants. When we open our lives up to Christ Jesus, the Spirit will always lead us into a position and posture of service to others. Serving others becomes somewhat of a badge or marker of genuine discipleship. It's an outward sign that we have become disciples. That is, unless we're using it as a badge and not truly living as. His faith without works is dead, and works without faith is nothing, so they have to be meshed together. Jesus himself models what it means to be a servant. He especially does this on that Maundy Thursday night, that Last Supper. He stoops down and grabs the towel and the water basin and the water pitcher and begins to wash his disciples' feet, the dirtiest of tasks. Because let's be honest, walking through those times with sandals through all the dust and dirt, their feet were filthy. And to stoop down and wash them was a true sign of service. And that night he says to them, "I have set to you an example that you should do as I have done to you." As we read that in John's Gospel. We find nothing optional about that statement, about that night. Jesus' words are a command to us, very clear and very direct, that we are to be in service to others. And serving is the way Jesus did could take on many different forms. Yes, it could be washing someone's feet. It could be offering a ride somewhere. It could be picking up the phone and calling someone, giving them a listening ear. It could be babysitting for a single parent, or parents that are exhausted and need a night out. It could be taking out the trash, washing the dishes. That list of service goes on and on and on. They don't have to be giant acts. Simple acts of service add up. These acts may sometimes seem very small, but they make a big impression on the other. They make a huge impression on the people we serve. And it invites a time for discussion about our example of Jesus and how we follow him in service. So today, throughout the day, I offer this prayer for you to pray. Lord, please bring someone across my path today with whom I can serve. Lord, please bring someone across my path today for whom I can serve. Thanks be to God for his example of service and what it means to be a servant, that we may follow that lead and be in service to others and be in service to God in building his kingdom here and now. Amen.